All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode
Oh,
of
oh,
Dog
no!
Talk Sports.
Oh,
So we
oh.
are this. I guess one can call this the what's that called when you're watching a TV show for a season before the season finale? It's the penultimate,
The penultimate.
the penultimate episode before next week's big NFL schedule release.
Schedule release is happening.
Yes, so
It's
that's going to be a lot of fun.
it was hinted at, sprinkled at, and apparently some of it's coming on the 13th, but
Rest will be the 14th.
the big drop will be Thursday the 14th. So by our next episode, well, we should have it all.
We should have it all. Correct. We should indeed have it all. So we're going to talk a little bit today. We're probably not going to have a 3 hour mega show like last week, but
We were deep in the weeds
we
last
were
week.
very deep in the weeds. We went so long. I was like, holy shit. But it was good. We haven't done that in a very long time.
It's good
Um,
to, vent and get everything off your chest. And
yeah.
we were analytics last week.
Yeah, we went full. I've never went full blown analytics like that ever in my life. So I brought the heat. I brought the fucking facts. I was locked and loaded for the first time for that one. So we're gonna start tonight off. We have a couple topics we want to get to right now. We'll do basketball real quick. Uh,
NBA playoffs.
NBA playoffs still popping off. The Wolves Spurs series got evened up so far. Two blowouts. Wolves blew them out to game one. Spurs blew them out game two. Anthony Edwards playing hurt, but Wemby's still a freak. Knicks pretty much are going to take care of business against the 76ers. I know they're in Philly right now. Knicks are up by a little bit. Um,
Up
you
by
know,
6 right now
yeah,
with
they're up by six.
third quarter, almost end of the third quarter. Knicks are cooking, man.
There's never been an easier path to the NBA Finals for the Knicks ever. If they're going to win this year, it has to be this year. It has to be next. It has to be this year because you're not guaranteed this path again next year. So just take care of business. Take care of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Pistons are going to be a hard out, though.
The
I'm
Pistons are
just
going to
saying.
be if the Pistons advance, that's going to be very tough because the Pistons did very much beat the shit out of the Knicks during the regular season. I think that's the only series that the Knicks fans have kind of had on their mind this playoff series because they knew the road to the finals has to go through Detroit. So if Detroit can, move on, it looks like they are going to move on against the Cavs because
Let's be honest.
yeah,
They're going to
James
beat the James Harden is playing like
good. I hope they get swept and Donovan Mitchell requests a trades so that he could be a net. And then we're cooking for next year. So
already looking ahead. I love it.
already looking ahead. Listen, I have to look ahead as a Nets fan. We're a few years removed from the KD Kyrie era. We've stunk for a little bit. We've hit under a hole. And we let Sean Marks rebuild this thing back up, and all of a sudden we have 14 draft picks over the next 3 years. We have $100 million in cap space this upcoming summer. So the Nets pitch to every disgruntled superstar will be, we can go get you and we could sign you to what you want. So the Nets are going to go star hunting again, like they always do. I feel like they've star hunted my whole life. Even dating back to my younger days in 2000, 2001. They went and got Jason Kidd. They went and got Vince Carter. Like this, the Nets go get stars, man. So
It hasn't worked out for them.
it hasn't worked out for them, but you know what? I'll never fault my team for trying. You have to try. You just have to keep trying because
Yeah.
in
I
basketball,
listen.
you only win with players. You
I
cannot win without elite players. So if you don't have any, you don't even have a chance. So you literally just have to. You have to.
I
Look what the Knicks
I
just did.
I agree with you. I agree with you. At least they're swinging for the fences and not taking the franchise star and shipping him off for a
Yeah, I mean,
bag of bones.
we could be the Mavericks. So
But you know what? I'm rooting for Luca to come back from Europe with a whole new hamstring and show up in this game 3.
what a
And
horrific series. I mean, can we just? I mean, the Thunder. First off, the Thunder are probably going to win it again, and they have a lottery pick
don't
this
say
year.
that. Don't say that.
We're on the verge of quite possibly the most uninteresting, worst dynasty that I've ever seen. They play the worst brand of basketball I think I've ever
Is,
seen.
is it a dynasty? It's not a
If,
dynasty.
if they win two in a row, that's the start of one.
I
That's literally how that works.
Yeah, but they're based off of one like it's SGA and then it's
They have a very good supporting cast. It's SGA and a bunch of really good role players who are and the coach is really good. Like this is just a really good team. And SGA is the worst MVP I think I've ever seen.
I
I've
just hate his style of play.
Yeah, the style is go to the free throw line 40 times a game.
It's insane.
It's horrible. They're horrible. This is a horrible brand of basketball. That's why I hope the Spurs beat them or somebody because at least Wemby cares and Wemby's kind of cut from the old school style of cloth and he actually brings excitement a little bit. Or it's just like the Thunder, like you just want to vomit because the Thunder also have a lottery pick this year thanks to the freaking Clippers.
I
So
I know we don't I mean I'm cool with him, but he
fuck
is
that.
kind of a whiner, but man, what I wouldn't kill for LeBron to I don't know, just have a rejuvenation if Luca can't come back and just channel that LeBron James when he was on the Cavs and they were down. But I guess he also had Kyrie that
He
bailed
still
him
had
out.
Kyrie, yeah,
Kyrie bailed him out of that. But man,
and Kevin Love.
I Luca, Luca.
He'll be back next year.
I know
And
he's
LeBron will be somewhere else. He'll be on Golden State next year with Steph Curry.
yeah,
So
but that's like
that's not going to do anything. And Steve Kerr's gonna.
that's 5 years too late.
It's 5 years too late. Steve Kerr will come back, and Draymond Green will have a wet dream, knowing he played with the greatest of all time.
Draymond
So,
Green. Oh my God.
just
I
filled with clowns. There's just clowns everywhere. I want the Knicks to advance. Obviously, I'm a Nets fan, but it's New York over everything. So I'm
I
not one of these Nets fans that hate the Knicks, and there's no Knicks fans that I know that hate the Nets either.
I'll tell
So
you. I mean, I love to troll all the like Ray and Dano. I love to troll them, especially last year with Halliburton and
well, that was a legendary
it was
choke
no, it was
job.
legendary. But I
That was
love.
a
I mean,
crazy run that the Pacers went on. They should have won the whole thing. If he
I
doesn't tear his
he
Achilles in
doesn't
Game
tear his
7,
Achilles.
yeah, they're winning the whole thing.
Um, but yeah, no, I love to troll them in the Knicks. But I really, honestly, I hope the Knicks somehow catch that lightning in a bottle and go all the way this year. It would be
It has to be
it,
the year. This
it
has
would
to
be
be it.
pretty fantastic for just the New Jersey, New York
Area.
sports area. People will be insane. There's people just standing outside of MSG for these watch parties. Just thousands of people.
Yeah, they haven't won since 1972.
Oh my
And
God. New York City would burn to the ground.
Jalen Brunson would then probably become the greatest free agent signing in modern NBA history.
If he gets
If they win a
the
title,
Knickerbockers a championship.
yeah, if he gets a title, then he probably will be the best free agent signing in modern NBA history. Obviously, I can't think of a player in previous eras that had this kind of an impact. But then, as soon as they signed him, they went and traded for Josh Hart. They went and traded for Karl Anthony Towns. They traded for Mikal Bridges. Like this is the Knicks went star hunting.
Oh,
And
Mikal Bridges.
listen, I think Jalen Brunson is a star. I think Karl Anthony Towns is a very good player. I think Josh Hart's a good player. And I think Mikal Bridges, when he can be, I think he can be a very good player. As a Nets fan, I should know he was a very good player for us. But
You
you
can't
know,
forget OG though.
yeah, OG Anunoby, they traded for him. So like the Knicks went and really started putting these pieces together. As soon as they found their franchise cornerstone, they're like, we need to surround this guy with talent, and
But
that's what they did. That's what you got to
tonight
do.
actually with Ananobi out because he screwed up his hamstring.
Yeah, he hurt his hamstring, so he should rest as much as possible.
Bridges is stepping up in his absence because OG was behind Brunson as the second leading scorer on that team. So Bridges has 17 points tonight.
Yeah. Well, he needs to. They traded 6 first-round picks for him. He better show up.
That's the wild. He got traded for 6 first-round picks,
It is a wild trade.
and Luka Doncic
Got
got
traded for
traded
one
for one and an aging, injured
for
Anthony
half a season of Anthony
for
Davis.
half a season of Anthony Davis before they shipped him out to the Wizards.
Ugh. Oh boy. So
God.
listen, I hope they win. If they're going to win, this year is the year, because next year I think the Pistons are only going to get better because they're so young. I think the Heat will always kind of be there a little bit. We actually don't know what the Cavs are going to be. It looks like the trade for James Harden just fucked the Cavs so hard. Like when that first happened,
Hello. Are you shocked?
no, I'm not shocked that he's fucking it all up for him. I'm shocked that they did it
This is like the
because,
curse
yeah,
of the beard.
the curse of the
Everywhere
beard.
that guy goes, he is just like an albatross.
At least when he was on the Nets for our playoff run with KD and Kyrie, at least he was gutting out a grade 2 hamstring strain and was had his leg completely wrapped and was like barely moving, but at least was passing and like trying to do his best. And he's, because he had KD and Kyrie, so he was just like, I'll just be a decoy and I'll pass. But like, at least he was gutting it out on the Nets. These fucking when he was on the Clippers and the Sixers and the Cavs, he's just a bum. Like 27
God.
total turnovers.
It's like
He's just a bum.
the tale of two Hardens.
Yeah.
Like you don't know you don't know if you're getting Beard cooking it up every time he's hitting a three-pointer, or if you're getting the the James Harden Eddie Lacy edition. Just
James
big
Harden, Eddie Lacy. Oh
uh,
my God.
uh, it's true though. You don't know.
No, you don't know. So I'm very happy about it. I want Detroit to sweep them so that Donovan Mitchell can fulfill his destiny and join the Nets, um, like he's intended to originally, but the Cavs gave him a lot of money. So I'm ready for it. Just like I called my John Harbaugh shot,
Oh, you're throwing it out there in the
throwing it out there in
universe.
the universe again, finger
I,
on the pulse.
listen, I respect that. I respect
Listen,
it.
he wanted to come, but Cleveland gave him a really big contract, and they had just renovated their sports science department, and they renovated the training room, and they did all these things, and he said, "Well, at this stage in my career, I want to make sure I'm as healthy as possible." So we'll see what happens, this upcoming offseason, but when the Pistons sweep them, I'll be very happy about it. So
Listen, big things for Brooklyn if
big things are on the way in Brooklyn this offseason. So the Knicks need to win. That's all I'm going to say.
listen, and hey, listen, that's a perfect segue for me quickly because today's episode of Dog Talk Sports is brought to you by the Garden Club Brooklyn. Brooklyn's elevated cannabis experience. This Saturday, May 9th, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., they are hosting their Puff and Paste Mother's Day special collage making event with good vibes, creativity, and elevated energy. Must be 21 and over to attend. Pull up, enjoy the experience, and tell them the dogs sent you.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. Go check them out. Shout out. We love these.
Hell yeah,
Is
we're
that the
here
first
for it.
one? Is that our first one ever? Is this
That's
record breaking?
that's our first official
A first official sponsor?
dog dog talk collab sponsor right
Look at
there.
that.
So
We're
so
connecting with businesses now.
we are branching tri-statewide at least right now.
Listen,
So
I hope so.
shout out to the Garden Club and keep it coming.
Sweet. Well, with the segue, we're going to transition over here to baseball. The Yankees are the best team in the American League, as Pete hinted at last week. Slight face turn for your boy here.
Slight base turn.
I'm not. I am as you know. Any wrestling fans that are listening, you'll understand this reference. I'm uh, going back to the yellow and red,
Oh
and
yes.
not.
Yes,
I'm no
yes.
longer in the black and white.
He's putting the
So
for life away, the NWO white and black, and we're putting on the red and yellow
we're putting
bandana,
on the red and
brother.
yellow right now. I mean, they're in Milwaukee. They're playing. Spencer Jones got called up. Jason Dominguez crashed into the wall. Probably got a concussion, AC joint
AC
sprain.
joint sprain.
He's going to
You
be
know
out a little
what?
while.
Shout out to Dominguez because that honestly was the best defense I've seen him play. And he went all out for that. And
Yeah, and you know what? It may have cost them because Spencer Jones is now up here, and if he plays really well, it's going to be kind of hard to
listen,
keep both those guys. Someone's got to go down.
Spencer Jones, welcome to the show right there.
Spencer
Um,
Jones, welcome to the show. We've heard so much about this guy. I feel like over the last 2 years that,
we've been waiting.
we've been waiting, the lefty Aaron Judge. And, he's also 6'7", and
6'7",
so we got the Twin
250.
Towers. I mean, he's DHing today. No defense for Spencer. But
Oh,
you
the
know,
Twin Towers.
the Twin
Can you
Towers.
can you imagine that? That would be like
That'd be a big deal. I think he should play. Listen, if he plays really well, I know Trent's kind of slumping a little bit. Throw him
oh
out in
yeah.
center field.
If Spencer Jones has any inkling of major league talent, he does not leave left field or center, wherever you want to put him. Left.
It'd be center field.
So there you go.
Likely.
Then you move Belly over to left, and we're all happy, right?
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. So, tough debut, I think. I mean, he worked a walk against. I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce the Brewers pitcher. I'm going to call them call him what they call him, and they call him the Miz. So
Sure, yeah.
they're going against
Mizorowski, the Miz.
Mizorowski. So they're going up against Mizorowski. He's the hardest throwing pitcher in baseball. He
This
is
guy
dog
is
walking.
just
He's a freak. He's a freak.
throwing
It's just
96-mile-an-hour slider.
yeah. I mean, he'll need Tommy John in a year. So, but he's a monster right now.
Everybody needs Tommy
I
John.
think Spencer Jones will hit his home run tomorrow. When they don't have one of the best pitchers in the game on there. Max Fried was on the bump for us today. Not a great showing.
Having his last two starts a little struggle, but
Little shaky last couple starts for sure.
But you know what? Rodon and Cole are coming back.
Rodon's coming back Sunday.
That's right.
Is it Sunday or Monday?
I'm not sure. Whatever day it is, he's starting right now. So
he's back.
His next start will be in the for the main roster here, and it's a welcome addition. Even though our starting pitching has been
amazing,
pretty lights out. I don't have any complaints on that, but I mean, I'm Spencer Jones. I'm here for it. If he could do anything productive, I'll take it. This could be the equivalent of Drew Bledsoe getting annihilated and Mr. Tom Brady having to step in and take over. This this could be that. Will it be?
Maybe. I
We're
mean,
we're glass half full people right now.
I see that's I like the analogy, but I don't like the analogy because one of the players involved is the greatest
It's the
football player
greatest
ever.
quarterback of all
So,
time.
it's a little far-fetched for me, but I understand where you're coming from.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know where you're going with it, but
Just saying, like Dominguez goes down, this is the opportunity. How
this is
about
the
that?
opportunity. I think he knows this is the opportunity. He does have a walk in this game. He worked a walk.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Hopefully he doesn't press and you know what? Just
his
he's
fucking stance is goofy though. He needs to fix his
oh
stance.
I this is like my first time really watching it.
It's goofy. I'm
For a
sure I'm
dude
sure someone will
that's
fix that.
for a dude that's 6'7", he starts in like this Jose Canseco crouch and then just completely turns in an upright on like a tippy toe.
Yeah, it's
It's
weird as hell.
a lot of movement. It'll probably get adjusted down the line. He should probably just talk to Aaron and Aaron Judge, that is, not Boone, and just, hey, I'm gonna need some AI and analytics to just mirror your exact stance and just swing like that.
Yeah.
Because when you're 6'7" and you're just swooping a bat through, you're gonna generate power regardless because you're a giant. So, I mean, hope Dominguez, hope it's not serious. Um, the other thing we were chatting about before was this these moves that the Yankees have been doing, they don't seem like the normal regular Yankee moves
No.
from the front office that we've been accustomed to
No,
or
this is very aggressive. These are very aggressive moves that we are not used to. It is very anti Brian Cashman, Aaron Boone type moves.
if
And I
this
think,
was the Yankees last year, Anthony Volpe would be in your starting lineup right now.
yeah, I think this is Boone's I think because Boone is not under contract next year. And I think there's a
Boom,
little bit
God
of
love Bob.
urgency. I think there's a little bit of urgency from both him and maybe Cashman as well, because maybe Boone is Cashman's guy, and he wants to prove to ownership that he is the right manager going forward. So he himself is being a little bit more aggressive with these call ups.
God, what I would
So
love is behind the scenes right now. Hal is like hammering it to Cashman and Boone, like World Series. If we don't have a World Series this year, you're both gone.
well, I also think the Yankees understand what's going on in the world of baseball right now because they're looking at everything and they're going, well, we're not having baseball next year. So
Oh,
if we're going to win it,
let's not
it
talk about that.
well, we have to if we're discussing what kind of factors is driving this newfound aggressiveness. And I think that might be a factor because I don't think everyone in the building is stupid. Only some, well, most, but I think some of them are going, we don't know what's going to happen next year. We don't know if baseball starts on time. We don't know if baseball starts in 3 months or 6 months late. Maybe we have to play a shortened 90-game season. Like, we don't know what's going to happen next year. So I think
Ooh,
that's
like a
why,
baseball sprint. Now that
yeah,
would be
that's why I think you're seeing more aggressiveness out of pretty much every team. Like, look at the teams around. We've had two managers already fired before May. Like those guys were canned before May really turned. I mean, we're seeing a lot of aggressiveness around baseball. So I just think it's a collective mindset, and the Yankees are benefiting greatly. And they're tied for the best record in baseball overall, and they're clearly the best team in the American League. It's not close.
With the best player in baseball, and it's not even close. Can
Yeah,
we just talk about that guy from the West Coast
yeah, who's having
that
a terrible year and no one's talking
that's
about it?
the greatest of all time, and just he should be just the perennial MVP because he could throw a baseball and hit a baseball. And
If Aaron
Mr.
Judge had those numbers, we wouldn't hear the end of it. So I'm
Oh
glad you're
my
calling
God.
out the hypocrisy.
It's a must right now. I'm sorry, but when you're making $700 billion in deferred money
Yeah.
and ruining the sport, you're batting 248. You have 6 home runs, 15 RBI, and 32 hits, and 5 stolen bases.
Hmm.
Aaron Judge, batting 270, 15 home runs, 29 RBI, 37 hits, oh, and 5 stolen bases. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. But he doesn't pitch, so that just automatically
That just disqualifies him
disqualifies him from
from
everything.
everything. Whatever. It's stupid, but
But I
it's a good point. It's a good point.
like disappeared. I gotta know, like, is gotta be hurt or something, I would imagine.
I would imagine. I mean, I don't know. He could just also be just lollygagging it until the postseason, or at least a little bit lollygagging, because they know they're going to the playoffs, so they don't really care if they win the division or not.
So, you think he's just cruising it right now?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was just cruising it, or if
God, that's so ugly though.
Glass
240.
now. Listen, the Dodgers kind of. I mean, besides Tim, because he had a great year last year too. He had 50 stolen bases and fucking 50 home runs and whatever. But like the Dodgers themselves were kind of on cruise control last year a little bit. There was a lot of injuries, and then
Yeah, that's true.
when the playoffs came, then
And they're like,
everybody
all
turned
right,
it
we're the
on.
Dodgers.
Yeah, I think this is early May. It's not warm enough yet in LA, and they're just getting their feet wet. Mookie Betts is going to come back. Glass now just got put on the IL with back spasms. Blake Snell's coming back. I just think they're on cruise control. They're like, listen, man,
Listen, man.
just chill out, man. We're gonna
And
make it.
you
We're
know what,
gonna get there, brother.
brother? And you know what, brother? While I'm throwing the flamethrower out, I want to go to my most overrated player from the Doggies,
Okay.
and, and that was Cal Raleigh.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
He should have been MVP, right? Because he hit 60 home runs. 60 home runs when people were throwing him right down the middle and giving him pitches to hit. He's batting 175,
Yeah,
seven
he's
homers,
terrible.
18 RBI, 24 hits. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
He's terrible. So overrated. I completely agree with you. I agreed with you from the beginning.
I just, you're right, the hypocrisy.
Yeah, it's crazy hypocrisy.
I can't even stand for it. Well, we got, all right, while we're on this right now, Spencer Jones is up for his third plate appearance of the evening. It's a 1-1 count. Oh, ugly swing at a slider. Mizrowski is no longer in the game, so we have that going for us. Maybe we can do some damage otherwise. Good eye. 2-2 count for big old Spencer Jones.
All righty, here we go. Are we doing a live at bat right now?
Yeah, we're doing a live at bat
I
right
love
now.
it. I love it.
We're doing a live at bat right now. It's the top of the seventh, 2-2 count. Ball three, 3-2 count. Full right now. According to oh man, Spencer Jones. This guy crouching down. And oh, dog strikes out. The dog, the dog strikes out. And we uh we didn't get to touch on the uh the passing of Yankees broadcast legend John
Yes.
Sterling. So
Yes,
shame on us.
that's kind of a big deal. That shame on us is right. So John Sterling did pass away, the legendary voice of the Yankees for well over what, 40 years, 25, how many years was it?
Uh,
I think it
more
was
than
28 seasons.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was 28 seasons, 27 or 28 seasons. Legendary. Rest in peace to an all-time great for Yankees. The Yankees will be wearing a memorial patch for the remainder of the season,
As they should.
as they should. But yeah,
Called
rest.
games for Major League Baseball Yankees 1989 to 2024. So yeah, I mean he retired a couple years ago, and I know we that's 35 seasons.
35.
So
Damn, that's crazy.
35 years, and I know we towards the end there we would razz him a little bit because listening to the old timer and old Susan Waldman out there
Ugh.
calling the baseball games, but literally Yankees royalty called 5,060 consecutive games for the Yankees.
Wow. That's fucking crazy.
It's insane, but 12 times Sports Emmy Award winner and
Just the best in the business.
no more iconic call than the Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Oh yeah.
Or,
No,
like
you know what? That needs to be recorded and it needs to be blasted at
just
every
like
home game that
just
they
like
win.
Bob Shepard, Derek Jeter after Bob Shepard passed, it was always Derek Jeter used Bob
It-
Shepard's PA recording
yeah.
of him and Derek Jeter, number
Number
two.
two,
Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Jeter. Yeah, just
No,
legendary stuff.
every single time the Yankees win at home from now on,
Oh,
they
you
should
need to
play
hear that.
that and then Frank
And
Sinatra.
New York, baby.
Yes. So listen, for the Yankees, we're having fun over here. It's a great time for the Yankees and Yankee fan base. Can't say the same for the Mets. So some
uh,
news today out of Metland, besides losing another series to the Colorado Rockies. Um, a report came out. I feel like we have to mention this before we move on to another topic here, before the next segue.
yeah.
Pete Alonso, John Heyman reported because,
Oh, yes.
of course, John
Yes.
Heyman reported it because he's Scott Boris's guy.
John Heyman, you're a dog for shooting this out.
Oh, I love it. So during contract negotiations last year between Pete Alonso and the Mets, they got hostile and they got uncomfortable because David Stearns was refusing to move away from his analytical approach to baseball construction and formulas. And Pete Alonso apparently said,
And
and I
I
quote,
quote,
you could go ahead, you go ahead, you go ahead.
and I quote, when my career is being evaluated for the Hall of Fame years from now, you'll be still fucking with your formulas. It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think Stearns survives. Um, I don't think he survives the end of the year. Check this stat out. You ready for this stat?
Hit me with it.
Speaking of Pete Alonso, so the entire Mets roster has a combined total of 0.5 WAR for the whole season so far. The worst team in baseball, right? Pete Alonso has a total WAR of 1.1.
Attaboy.
He has more wins above replacement than the entirety of the New York Mets.
Attaboy, Polar Bear. You tell him.
I mean, it's almost as if everyone knew that letting him go was a really fucking terrible idea, and that
Terrible
he was
decision.
not the reason why that they weren't any good last year.
So I'm sorry, but to me, Pete Alonso is the heart and soul of
He was. I think
that
he
of
was
the
a bigger part of
New
that
York
team.
Mets fan base. And like if you asked anybody on the street who may not be a Mets fan or a casual baseball fan, who's the best player for the Mets, they would probably, oh, Polar Bear, Pete
Polar Bear,
Alonso,
Pete
Polar Bear,
Alonso.
that guy that crushes the home runs. I don't get. No one's saying Lindor. No one's. I
I mean,
mean, well,
the fair weather people may have known Soto for
so,
because of what he did with the Yankees the previous year.
all right, yeah, I take that back. But
But when
but
they brought in Soto, there was
before Soto,
obviously there
that
was
was the Polar Bears team.
yeah, yeah. I just think after they brought in Soto, Stearns kind of saw this whole makeup and he was like, all right, I need to completely reshape this team around Juan Soto. And for whatever reason, decided that paying Pete Alonso what he wanted wasn't the right move when he's paying Bo
Dude, he's
Bichette
just
like $1 billion to be a bad third
third
baseman.
out of position
He's
third
paying
baseman.
Jorge Polanco $20 million to like only play half the games. So it's like this team is still overspending on all these players. So why didn't you just overspend on Pete Alonso? Like it just
They
doesn't make any sense.
hemorrhaging money.
They're hemorrhaging money.
It's they are the Titanic and they have
They
hit
are
the iceberg.
sinking.
It is a mad dash to get to the back of the boat so they could ride that baby down and maybe, just maybe, climb aboard a floating fucking door and save themselves. God, Juan Soto to the Yankees for Volpe, Grisham, and somebody else.
Give him Dominguez.
And Dominguez. Yep.
This way they get an outfielder in return along with Grisham.
God, that would hit like crack.
But yeah, it's not fun in Metland, and it's not going to be fun for the remainder of the year.
Hey, Rich,
So
if you're listening out there and
he only cares about the Knicks. The Mets don't even exist to him.
oh wow. T's and P's, my friend.
T's and P's. So
There's always pinstripes for you when you're ready.
oh God, it'll never happen.
The ultimate heel turn.
The ultimate heel turn. Rich puts on some pinstripes.
Oh my God. It would
Who's up right
uh,
now?
nah, we're on defense right now, but they had a graphic of Dominguez just
Crashing and burning.
talking about his sprained AC joint and he's never gonna be the same ever again. Oh
One could only
God.
hope, right?
I mean, that was the best defense he's played for us
Yeah, he
in
wanted to
his
prove. He's
in
trying
his
to prove his spot.
in his entire career, and
I
it
get it.
it didn't
It didn't
didn't work.
land.
Did not he did not stick the Martian did not stick the
The Martian
landing.
did not stick the landing.
Uh,
Um, so
that's fitting because there are UFOs in the world these days. So
yeah, it's a topic that I will not be getting into on a sports podcast because
no,
people
no.
immediately think I'm a fucking psycho. So we're just gonna move on.
They already do. But so
Uh,
yeah.
so we're going to segue here into football, but we have one more important announcement.
Yeah, we do have another important announcement because also today's episode of Dog Talk Sports is sponsored by Ash RD, helping athletes fuel their bodies, reach their goals, and perform at their best both on and off the field. Founded by registered dietitian Ashley Garrison with over 10 years of experience, a master's in nutrition from NYU. HRD is all about building confidence, creating healthy habits, and helping you own your game. Whether you're chasing gains, better performance, or just trying to feel your best, HRD has your back. Fuel, perform, educate, and empower. Check out HRD's Instagram. It'll be posted on our socials and tell them the dogs sent you. Oh,
Get that Ash.
get that
Get
Ash.
that Ash.
Get that Ash. Shout out Ash.
That is that if they don't use that for promotion going forward, they're allowed to use it for me. I will gladly take 2% revenue.
get get that Ash.
Get that Ash. So with that, we're going to segue into our final topic of the evening, and that is football. Obviously, we mentioned earlier in the show that the schedule release is next week. So we are being prepared for that. The only thing really going on in the football world that continues to have legs, other than rookies reporting to rookie minicamp, getting themselves associated with the team facility, getting their numbers and
Can
all
I
that
just
stuff.
say Fernando Mendoza in rookie camp right now, slinging it. He looks
He he
fantastic.
looks the part,
He
and
looks the part. Listen, I know I am the Raiders guy of Raiders guys right now, but I watched a, a stacked video image of Fernando Mendoza slinging the rock compared to, we talked about him before, Mr. TB12, Tom Brady.
mm,
Their deliveries are almost identical.
oh no.
I'm not saying that he's Tom Brady, but I'm saying he damn sure looks like it right now. Um,
Okay. In shorts.
I listen, I not hyping him up too much, but he Fernando Mendoza going to be starting week 1 for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Now listen,
You heard it here first, folks.
heard it here first, apparently.
Yeah,
So
I got him
yeah,
shook right now.
yeah. You got me all messed up with that one. I'm happy
We
as a
are.
Giants fan to see Arvell Reese and Francis McGuire take the field, and it's rookie minicamp. They're
I
running a
know.
couple of they're running a couple of drills. They got the turtle
Here,
shell helmets. It's
put a
nothing
put a
new.
helmet on and
Yeah,
do
just
it.
get your feet wet. Get your feet wet.
Hit the pads.
Yeah,
Hit the pads.
it's all this is. So I'm not going to lose my mind over it. Training
Shout out
camp,
to the conspicuous by his absence, Mr. Dano. Shout out there in Yeehaw land.
shout
Oh,
out.
HEB land. He's kicking his spurs up, hooting, hollering. New York Jets. They re-signed
Him and
old
yep, the
running back
Jets
Brees Hall to a 3-year extension.
3-year extension, $47.75 million deal.
What a great deal.
That is a great deal. That GM continues to really do well. So big win for the Jets going into the summer. Um, Everything is looking very good in Jetland. I can't say the same for everyone in Patriot Land.
Oh,
Um,
our New England counterparts
our
right
the
now.
New England counterparts. First off, I want to preface this by saying I love every second of it. I'm so happy that this is happening. It couldn't have happened to a worse team. And
Honestly, I mean,
I don't feel
I
bad at
yeah,
all.
no, I mean we got screwed by the tuck rule, so you know what? This is
The
like
amount of
the
times
ultimate comeuppance.
yeah, I mean, listen, the Eli made Tom Brady his little baby two straight times. So, I mean, us Giants fans don't really have major beef, but it's a Boston team and I'm a New York fan, so fuck them till the end of time. So, The Diana Russini, Mike Vrabel story just continues to just, I mean, it's almost as if Diana Rossini's husband just has this mound of just dirt and trail and
So
just giving us little like
we're not
breadcrumbs.
we're not going to get crazy into this because, maybe one day we'll be a credible source of sports knowledge and we'll have an
Well, that day
actual
is not today.
have an actual guest on our show. Um, but yeah, it's got to one to me, this feels like an inside job. Like
Oh yeah, it's the husband. Listen,
I
I'm going to preface this right now because Pete is very correct in saying this. Everything I'm about to say is allegedly.
allegedly, yes.
Everything is only alleged.
Oh,
Obviously, there is photographic evidence of those two people
being in the
uh,
same place at the
being
same
in the same
time,
place at the same time. I can't speak to what they were doing there, but we're all educated human
fraternizing,
beings. We know that they were,
fraternizing,
yes,
we'll call it.
we'll call it fraternizing. I like that, Pete. So if y'all haven't been living under a rock, the new story it's the story that just keeps on giving. Allegedly, Diana
Allegedly.
Rossini and Mike Vrabel were on a boat together that he rented while she was 7 months pregnant, and they were fraternizing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. The only truth to that is there is photographic evidence of both of them on this boat.
Who's taking these like this
It's
is
the
like
private investigator of Diana's husband. That is also a fact.
is
He hired an investigator to follow her around because he believed that she was cheating on him. That's on TMZ's website. So,
okay. All right. So according
um,
to TMZ,
according to a semi-reliable news source, um,
eh,
eh,
but according to TMZ,
there is photographs from this private investigator. That's all. That's all we know, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And it's by
eh.
next week something new is going to pop up. Before training camp a nuke is going to drop. Like
All right, so take all of this out of the. I don't care about the husband and the kid and all of that stuff. It's all terrible, right?
yeah,
But
well, yeah, yeah.
let's get to the sports aspect of this. So Diana Rossini having this alleged relationship with Vrabel dates back obviously to his time as the head coach for the Tennessee Titans.
Dates back 7 years
So
allegedly.
allegedly, allegedly she was skewing stories and leaking information, et cetera, allegedly to benefit Vrabel. So
Which is a massive conflict of interest.
absolutely. So I mean,
Absolutely a violation
they
of the
talked
NFL's
about
personal conduct policy.
what was it, Julio Jones.
Yes. And no,
So
DeAndre Hopkins.
is D Hop?
It was D Hop,
Okay. But
not Julio Jones.
regardless,
It's you still can't do it.
yeah. So leaking information or untrue information, that way no one would touch him with a 10-foot pole and
The price would be lowered.
et cetera, et cetera. Now, let's fast forward to this year with my boy, shout out Max Crosby, you dog, you dropping rap singles week by week that are pretty decent, I will say, for a sports star. So if you haven't, this is a free plug right now. If you haven't checked out Mad Max Spitting Bars, he has two singles out right now. So Black Boy Max is the newest one. Shout out my dog. But anyway, these stories dropped about that he was interested in going to New England. It was just skewing it like that he wanted to go to New England. That's what it was. And this was fact because this was allegedly she heard this, or allegedly he told her this, and never even happened. And when those reports came out, I mean, I have no knowledge of anything because I'm just P. Schmitty over here, sitting on my
We're just
sofa.
we're just dummies in an office.
Yeah, just sitting on a Zoom call right now. But I said, there's zero fact to this. There's no.
There was a lot of fugazi, as we
And
like to call it here in the Northeast.
the Fugazi.
Hmm.
And there's got to be some sort of levy that's going to be something has to be hammered down to it has to go to New England now or Vrabel. Like the NFL needs to step in on this.
I think the NFL wants this swept under the rug, and that's why they're trying so hard, silencing every person on every talking head show to not talk about it. And that's one of the reasons why Chris Sims may have left his job at PFT, so it's
Allegedly.
allegedly. So obviously this is something the NFL wants to go away. But if
But
it gets,
all right, so every time that it gets like quiet, like all
then
right,
boom.
we got it. We got
Yeah.
it.
I'm telling
And
you, I think
then
the husband has all this
bam!
dirt.
Nuclear missiles are just being like it's wild. What's even going on? But I will say, John Gruden had emails leaked
Illegally,
illegally
which is
for
why he's going to win in court.
for the sole purpose to get him out of the league. And they forced Mark Davis's hand to officially, they didn't fire him, but they were like, you have to make him resign.
Yeah. I mean, but you get to keep your money. Don't worry.
Yeah. How Mike Vrabel? There's no way.
He can't be the coach. He will not be the coach week one. He's not going to be the
Cannot be.
coach. He's not, it's not going to happen. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how much the NFL loves the Patriots. He will not be the head coach of the New England Patriots week one. He will resign because this is not going to stop. Because every question that he's going to get as soon as training camp starts is, so what do you think about the Diana Russini? Like, do you have any regrets about seeing her on that boat? Like, it's just it's never going to stop. And I think he knows it. And I think it's just the
like,
inevitable. He's
like
enjoying his final days.
did your wife enjoy that sweatshirt that you bought her in the airport gift
Yeah,
shop?
like it's never going to stop. It's never going to stop, and I love it because this is a coach that apparently preaches honesty, accountability, hard work, discipline, and all this stuff. And he's
What a
off,
wild turn of
and
events.
he's off plowing some other dude's wife. It's just
Allegedly,
like
allegedly.
allegedly. But if you are a grown man, this
If
is
you're
in
a grown
college,
man of faith and of just integrity
and you're on
and
a football team and you're looking at your coach and your coach is telling you all these things and you're in your head you're going, but like, what are you doing? Like how is a
that's
how is a
that
player supposed
that
to
is
believe?
hypocrisy at
Yeah,
its
how is a
finest.
player supposed to look at Mike Vrabel and believe in all of the and believe the Patriot way? Like how
No.
does a player look at him now and go, all right, well, like, all right, bro.
You know,
What I mean?
I right now, Gerard Mayo is just kind of silently smiling to himself, probably.
Oh, he don't care. As soon as he signed that 5-year deal, he could care less if he ever coached again.
But
Let's
I
be
would
honest.
I would smile a little bit.
Oh, I would be smiling too. I mean, but yeah, I mean, the Patriots did just go to the Super Bowl, but they weren't any good. Never, all the real football people knew they weren't any good. They just had a ridiculously, a historically easy season. But that's another conversation that we won't get into anymore. But I love it. I can't wait for the Patriots' amazing downfall. So quickly after the rise, it's just a dark cloud over the franchise until he
The
leaves.
rise and fall of the New England Patriots, 30 for 30.
I love it. There's going to be a great 30 for 30 on
There right now,
it.
there is a 5-part Netflix special just
Just waiting.
just gearing up right now, interviewing the boat captain,
Yeah.
interview
Well,
like
I listen, I agree with you. I think the NFL, if they were serious, I think they should investigate this and draft picks should be taken away because that's a massive number one
yeah.
conflict of interest. It breaks the NFL personal conduct policy if you're leaking other teams' information. It
Draft
also
picks, monetary fines, suspend. All right, if they
also the person that he's allegedly having a relationship with had a vote for coach of the year. So that's a whole another thing too.
Mm,
So it's now everything is tainted,
everything.
but it's the Patriots. It wouldn't be the Patriots if it wasn't tainted.
This is true. And again, everything that we are talking about is alleged.
Alleged. But all
There's,
smart human beings know what's going on.
I mean, when there's smoke, there's fire.
Where as Daniel Browning Smith DePietro has always taught me since I was a wee little lad, about this big, trying to watch foosball. Where there is smoke, there is fire. Shit doesn't just get made up.
When there's fire, there's flames.
When there's fire, there's flames. It's always worse behind the scenes than what we are initially reported.
Yeah,
It's always worse.
we're just two guys sitting on a couch in an office chair, just riffing right now.
Just huff and paint.
But next week, all right. So schedule release.
Yes.
So I posted this in the dog talk chat. Just
No.
the dog. So strength of schedule has been determined. Like we know the
Yes.
strength of
We know the
schedule.
strength
So
of schedule.
so out of our affiliated teams here, the New York Jets have the fifth easiest schedule, and they have a estimated win total of 5.5. That's what the odds makers are calling it this
Okay.
season.
I'll just
Then
say over.
trickle down to the Las Vegas Raiders have the 19th easiest schedule, and we also have 5.5 wins as our line by the odds makers. We will also take the over
I'll take
on
the
that.
over on that.
And then the New York Giants have the 24th easiest schedule, which is
Still
the
tough.
still tough. And
Well, because they play in the NFC. The NFC was tough last year.
The Giants are 7.5 games predicted.
Over.
So
You want to know why? John Harbaugh's worst season as a head coach was 8 wins in 18 years. He's the closest thing to a guarantee that you'll ever see as a coach. The Giants, at minimum, are going 8 wins. I don't care who they play.
8 wins. That's
The win total is 7.5. All they have to do is win 8, and you win the over. Like
yeah.
easily.
So
So we're gonna dive into the whole schedules. We're gonna pick how many real wins our
yeah.
teams
When the
get.
schedule release comes out, our next episode, we will hit you with our win loss predictions
Win loss predictions.
for
Correct.
for our teams. Hopefully by then we'll have the Danimal and Mr. Ray Tremor back on. Maybe we'll have some other guests on that want
I would
to.
hope so. I'm gonna see who wants to pop on for that. Because we can make that like a special.
That could be a good one, but yeah, I'm cooking up something, but I'm waiting to see for the schedule release so we can officially put a date to it.
Okay.
So once that drops, we'll be cooking for long-term future to something to look forward to.
I like it. We
But
like big plans.
yeah, listen, we're all about growth here. And listen, shout out to the Garden Club and Ash RD one more time.
Shout out to them. Thank you very much for being our very first official sponsors of the
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
Who would have
shout out.
thought?
Listen, we you give some love, you get some love. So,
Listen, it's a relationship business.
but yeah, we're here for it. Schedule release though is that's like, man, the schedule release is like the the warm up. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
the new season is here and get ready for it.
Yes. And then a heel turn will happen.
No, no, well, no heel turns.
No heel
Maybe
turn. Only
no,
face turns. Face
only,
turns.
well, Dano said he was turning heel and then
Yeah, Dan's
he,
going full heel. I need heel turn Dan for the Jets.
but right now he hasn't completed it. Right now he's hinted at it.
Yeah, he's hinted at it. I'm going full face turn for the Giants. Full face. I have John Harbaugh. I have John Harbaugh. Like I have John Harbaugh. I have Jackson Dart. Full face
We
turn.
we should have nothing but, and I said this last year and boy was I wrong, but I'm optimistic now. I'm
Well, yeah. Why
I
wouldn't you
have
be? I'm optimistic too.
the recycle circle with the arrows, and you are at this point, and I am back to a believer.
Yes.
So, got the head coach, you got the quarterback. That's all. I said this last year. You just need those two and just
Mm-hmm.
meld them
Exactly.
together. I I'm excited for the Giants too. Listen, I
It's going to be a
I
John Harbaugh revenge tour. You just know it.
I troll you guys just like I troll the Knicks, but honestly, you guys are in the NFC. Let it happen. If if there was ever a Raiders Giants Super Bowl,
Oh, we wouldn't be able to speak.
oh my God.
Especially since I've already seen them win two. Like I wouldn't, you would, we would not be able to. We can't watch it together. We wouldn't be able to. We speak to each other for at least a week, no matter
Oh
who
no,
won.
the dog talk ratings going into that through the
Would
roof.
be through the roof.
Oh man.
But
Here we are in May talking about Super Bowls.
that's what happens when your team drafts Fernando Mendoza number one, and when your team hires John Harbaugh. It's kind of what
and
happens.
and you have a full season of healthy Jackson Dart.
I would, yeah, starting week one and not, week five.
I'm oh man, where would you guys have been last year if
We would have 9 wins. He would have won Rookie of the Year. We would have had 9 wins, and we would have made the wild card.
who won
That's
Rookie of the Year? I don't remember.
Tet McMillan because Shuck started late and Dart started late.
Shuck had a pretty good year too.
Shuck had a good year, and but you know what? There's pieces in New Orleans. Like he was throwing to Chris Olave, and he had Galvin Kamara and Taysom Hill with him, and Juwan the tight end, Juwan Thomas. I don't know. I forget the name, but there's
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah.
there's pieces there. Like that's a good offensive line. Kellen Moore is a good offensive head coach. Like I'm not surprised he played well. Dart was throwing to Wandell Robinson and Theo Johnson and Darius Slayton. I mean, Dart had no weapons. Why do you think he was running all the damn time? I mean, he
Yeah,
had nine.
Wandale Robinson was like he was like your savior,
He
and
was
that's
this, I guess. I mean, Dart had 9 rushing touchdowns as a quarterback. That's fucking crazy.
I
In 12 games.
yeah, I'm pretty excited to see a full season of him. I'm really he's like going into this year, like
There's
I'm
this
looking at like people that
There's
intrigue
hype.
me, and he is definitely he's high on that list for me. Him, I'm very excited. I'm curious to see what Ashton Genty does with an actual offensive line and with a coach that actually
Knows what he's doing.
knows and doesn't have his doofus son that doesn't know how to coach, be the offensive line coach.
Oh boy.
Like him year two. I,
I,
I'm curious to see what the Ravens look like without Harbaugh.
yeah, with Jesse Minter, first time
They
head coach.
first time head coach. You got, I mean, basically what happened there is you got the inmates running the asylum over there.
Yeah. So we'll see how good they actually are without Harbaugh.
Um, yes, the Chiefs without is Mahomes probably isn't starting week one
No, but he wants to. So we'll see.
because I
Because he's not real. He's not human.
he's you know what? You're right. He probably will start week one
He probably
because
will start week one. He's not real. I
he's
mean,
a
they found that his both his knees, so he can't tear any ligaments in his, well, he just tore his ACL, obviously, but he can't tear certain ligaments that they found because his knee is double jointed. So like his PCL, LCL, and MCL will always remain intact.
it's insane.
It's crazy. And remember that very first season of quarterbacks when he was like one of the main people and they were doing the sports science with
Yeah,
him?
with his ankles and
His ankles, and they find that his neck stays completely stable when he's moving out around the pocket. No other quarterback. He's just physically different. Like he's just physically different than all these other quarterbacks. That's why it's like so hard for me to not always put him number one when he's
he's
healthy.
built to be the greatest
Yeah,
quarterback of
he's
all
built
time.
to be the greatest quarterback ever. So, and we'll see. He's got a long career ahead of him still.
Yeah, we'll see,
He's
man.
only 30. He has three Super Bowls and three Super Bowl MVPs, and he's 29. He'll be 30.
He is gonna if he like stays healthy. And I shout out to another podcast. My boy Derek Carr and his brother David Carr.
Shout out. Big
Homegrown.
fans.
Have you listened to it?
I see clips of him on Twitter.
They really have a great podcast. They break it down and they they tell it like it is on there, and
Well, yeah, because they're free agents and they don't give a fuck.
they break down ball, and it's fun to listen to them talk about the different quarterbacks and just in general, just listening to them. But when like Patty Mahomes is very well could be. They said that every quarterback goes through at least one big injury, and like
Yeah, this is his first one.
this is like he's screwed his ankle up a few times. Like
Yeah, but
his
this is a
this is
major
like
injury.
he first injury that he lost time with, and they said this is the test now. What he does when he comes back, like I expect like the Patty Mahomes revenge tour
Yeah.
because it's I mean the last couple of years, what have we said that the refs have bailed them out and he hasn't looked elite, but his really hasn't had weapons like Rasheed
No,
Rice is in and out of trouble. Kelsey's past his prime. You got Marquise Brown. I don't know. Well,
there's not a whole
he's
lot there.
no. He'll be interesting to watch and see.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs need another year of team building before they're really threats again. I don't really see them doing much. I think I see them doing much of the same last year. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to take a look at their schedule too. But With that being said, this is probably a good solid spot to end it here. We wanted to get a little episode in before the craziness of the schedule release. We had a couple of shout outs that we wanted to do, covered a little bit of topics, but
Oh,
yeah,
the schedule release videos are going to be fire.
phenomenal. I'm
I
excited. I'm very excited.
this is like the schedule release. They turned that the NFL is so good at branding and like
They're
marketing.
geniuses. They're just
Like
geniuses. Well,
they,
because they know they're king, so they're just going to continue to do that.
but they turned this into like a thing. Like this was never like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, no one gave a fuck.
It was just here's the schedule, and they were like, no, what if we have the Tennessee Titans go down Lower Broad and interview people that have no idea about football and show them mascots and say, who's this team? And they go, Chester Cheeto or Lightning McQueen. And it took off. So can't wait for that next week. Please keep liking, subscribing, following, commenting, interacting with us. We're going to bring a bigger social media presence. So look for us to interact more, post more. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Yeah, I'm
We're
I'm here
ready.
for it. We're ready.
This we're ready for the new era.
The
That's gonna
new
be
era.
that's new. That's now upon us.
So
So
we got some things cooking in the oven, cooking in the stove. Let's
let's
see you next.
go.
Let's go.
Dog should eat.
Dogs gotta eat.
Everyone, thank you again.
Thank you. Oh, shout out to all the mothers. It's Mother's Day weekend, so
Yes,
Sunday is Mother's Day.
Mother's
So
Day weekend. Shout out to all the madres out there.
call your moms, call your grandmas,
Give them a
call
hug. Give them a
your
kiss.
aunts, your every mom that you can think of. They are the backbone for everybody. So shout out to all the moms out there. Mom, happy Mother's Day. Steph, happy first Mother's Day to you. So
Right back at you.
shout out. So
Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, like, subscribe, comment, share, vote, all that good stuff.
all of it.
Peace out.
See you next week on Dog
Dog.
Talks.